everybody, and warm welcome to my channel, Tarot by Izabela. I am very happy to see you here, and I hope you're all doing fine, even if we live in quite turbulent times for the moment. Today's video will be a prediction video for the month of April 2025. And to do this video, I'm going to use my crystal ball, my tarot cards, oracle cards, and some dice. But before we begin this prediction video, I must thank you all, you wonderful viewers, for all of your support to this channel. I'm so extremely grateful for all of your comments, your sharing, caring, coffees. Everything that you do is so highly appreciated, and it really helps a lot to continue doing more videos. And it gives a lot of inspiration and different themes or topics to do video on. So thanks you again for all of this engagement in this channel. I'm very, very thankful. What more? Well, a lot of people have asked me why I put on my glasses before I begin the reading with the crystal ball. The glasses, well, I need them to read. My eyesight is not the best. But it's also a kind of, you can call it ritual. Yeah. When I put them on, it's like it's an on button that symbolically says, now it's time to begin to see. And when I turn the crystal ball in different direction, it's more like turning a page in a book or in a newspaper to see if there is some valid information to share. And when I receive information from the crystal ball, all the cards can be something I see, literally, like short movie clips, photo, can also be symbols, can be something I hear, feel, taste, or smell. So the five senses are activated in you can say it in that way. Yeah? And with the tarot cards, well, many readers follow strictly the tarot card's meaning, but for me, card can have so many meanings. All depends which card is next to it, or when I look on the overall picture, the card can have a total different meaning for me, and then it has traditionally. But also a certain combination of pictures or words or things I receive can also trigger a message in a total different way than what it says on the cards. So the cards and the crystal ball are just tools to read the energies that are already there. Well, that was a little bit short info about readings with crystal ball. So let's start this reading for the month of April. And we are living in times that a lot of things are happening. And we see, we feel, even those that are very much asleep, they can feel that something is going on. Something is not as it was or as it should be. And a lot of people are beginning to wake up or beginning to question what is going on in our world. Yeah, and well, we'll see if the cards and the crystal ball have something to say about the month of April. And I will try to concentrate on the month of April. But time is very difficult to predict on. Even if I say this is a prediction for April, the things I say may not occur in April. It could be some delay, could be a couple of months later or weeks. So even it's not approximate reading for April. And don't get too stuck that it must happen in April. This can be delayed. Time is very difficult to predict on, and that goes for almost all readers that have different kind of tools. Doesn't have to be crystal ball or cards. It could be stones or shells or pendulum or whatever they use for a reading. Okay, but now let's start the reading. First, I need to concentrate for a few moments on my crystal ball. And soon we begin, okay? For the month of April 2025. Okay, glasses on, and let's see what it says. The first thing I saw, it was like the dam. Oh, here comes Sansa. That's a long time ago when she visited us last. Hopefully Algis will join us also. The last videos they have been sleeping when I recorded them. But now Sansa came, so we'll see if she wants to stay during this reading or if she wants to go and play with Algis somewhere. She's grown a little bit heavy, a lot of fur. Okay. Du stannar kvar? Want to stay? Well, where were I? I saw a big dam, and that dam symbolizes all the information that has been kept from us, and also the lies that have been flooding us or being thrown in our way. This dam is about to burst, meaning the cracks in the dam, the lies can no longer hold the truth or the true information apart from us. And the cracks are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's just a question of, I can say, days, weeks, maximum a couple of months, until this dam will burst and we will begin to hear and see the truth, and true information will also come up. Oh, it seems like Algis also want to join us for this April reading. So both cats want to be here today. They show me the files that we all are waiting for, and the Epstein files, the alien files, GFK. They are beginning to release a little bit, maybe not so much yet, but there are a lot of files waiting. They will be released, not all of them, but most of them. Some of them are too sensitive to be released some way. Cannot say why, because I see them redacted. But very important information from those files will be released. Information that has not been available before. The redacted information, I see it. This is to be able to track and pursue very heavy criminals on high position. Some big changes in the conflict in Gaza with Israel is coming this month. It's like it's gonna be like a turn around in that conflict, and sorry, there are some neighbors hammering on the walls. And that could be connected with those files that are about to be released. It would not surprise me that the end of the month, two countries in the EU will talk about leaving both EU and NATO. And when they take action in that, other countries will follow them. I don't think everything will happen in April, but it could be the beginning of the end of EU. They're talking about the big speech that President Trump supposed to hold on the 2nd of April. I don't see any super big revelations of some kind that will astonish the people. Some smaller news, yeah, but not this big astonishing information. That big overwhelming stories or information or things that are important for us to know, I see it more coming during the summer months. A big spring storm, Northern Ireland and north of UK, Scotland, islands around there, could happen. And I see lightning striking a church or a very high building with like a tower that will burn that building to the ground. And around Europe, almost every European country, I see protest after protest after protest after protest. People are beginning to wake up and they're beginning to protesting against their corrupt political leaders. The few globalists or evil ones, you can call them, that are left, they will try to push another dangerous disease pandemic scare in April. But it will not be so strong, and it will be like forgotten in a couple of days or weeks. Yeah, and I see every country like shaking. It's not stable anywhere. People are suffering everywhere. There is no country where the people really don't suffer due to corrupt politicians or other things that are going on. Some very horrific crimes from the past will be discovered in a monastery, Catholic monastery. Bodies of little ones buried in the ground. Big scandals are coming out regarding the church. We had recently over Europe and also over Ukraine and Russia and some other countries, Alaska I think, this blue spiral in the sky. Some strange signs. In the month of April, other kind of signs in the sky will appear. But are not spiral, there could be a different shape of them. And sightings of motherships. And this will not be CGI, these sightings, new sightings. It is the real thing. And in almost all EU countries, they will try to push some very idiotic and crazy new laws on the people. And the people will just shake their heads. This is not normal. And it's like nobody will follow them anyway. And more civil courage will rise inside of the people's souls. They will say no, I don't care if this is a law, this is against my sovereignty. This law is a kind of crime against humanity. So more and more people will definitely say no to abusive and destructive new laws. Some big scandal in Canada will come up in April regarding the Trudeau's party and his minions. A lot of people will be kicked out from the country. can see something more. Yeah, more and more revelation about crimes against the little ones will come to the open. These are horrible crimes done to those that cannot defend themselves. People will be shocked since some processed food, since some processed meat food products contains different kind of meat that do not come from animals. Yeah. Big storm on the Atlantic Sea. Very big storm. I see high waves and the ships are going like this. There could be a big ship that will break down in this storm and go down. And since there is a lot of scandals during the last administration in the US, truths about what had been going on there will come officially up in the news during April. And many of those executive orders or laws that the former so-called president signed, it will not be will be unlawful due to the findings, and that will be done in April. And I see hundreds of people being taken away for very long jail times due to election fraud. Big protest in Romania will continue. They will try to push a non-elected leader, but the Romanian people will not have it. They have been able to get rid of one dictator before, and they are not afraid to get rid of this one either. Even if the corrupt government, EU, both governments will try to scare the people with some kind of riot police or riot weapons, but the people will not have it. They will protest even more. Some big uprising in Romania during April. And the country of Sweden will be shaken with a lot of scandals, what the government have been doing or accepting. And people will, my God, what is this? Why didn't we know about this? I don't see any big peace treaty being signed between country R and country U in the month of April. But the country U will go downhill even more. And peace treaty will be signed, but that will be on the country R's directions, or yeah. Some very strange happenings in India. Even if India have a history of being a mystical country with a lot of supernatural phenomena, but this will be recorded by some journalists or TV reporters and cannot be scientifically explained, and will be witnessed by many, many. April will still be a quite nervous month. Nothing will really settle yet. It's like it's boiling, all the impurities are coming up to the surface, one thing after another, to be like taken away or rinsed out. Let's see if I can see something more. There will be, I cannot see which country. It looks like it's North America, could be Canada, could even be US. But it could be somewhere in between Canada and US. Someone will poison candy. Yeah, that is given to children in those eggs, Easter eggs. Robert Kennedy will come out with big announcement in April. And at the end of April, Kash Patel will also announce very important information. I see the ground shaking in Greece. Could be some earthquake coming in. I don't see any super volcanoes being activated with mega destruction of the whole Mediterranean area. No. Okay. Well, let's take some cards to see if the cards have something more to say about April. I don't know if he throw down. No, it was not. Any cards. The Hermit. Hidden knowledge is coming out. Just need to shuffle the cards a little bit. April, the month of April 2025. Some oracle cards. The last one. And let's take some dice too. Okay. The cards, they look like this. Okay, let's see what we got here. In the tarot cards, we have 3 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 6 of Coins, the Moon, and 4 of Cups. On the dice, we have Wisdom, an owl with a crown on his head, Distant Horizons, Grateful, mice eating people's food, a key with the words New Beginnings, Directions and Adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. And on the dice we have Grace, a die, and a key. Well, it feels like we're waiting and waiting, and really no big changes for the better are seen. People are getting a little bit depressed. It's like we are promised so much, but it's nothing that than more than ships in the air. But the real thing is we have 2 keys. So keys are being given. Doors are being opened during this period, and that is most for the people to be able to see who are the mice, who are the pests, who are the dark creatures hiding behind mask of so-called good people. It's like the evilness that have been disguising itself, like the wolf in sheep's clothing, will not be able to hold that disguise for so much. And during month of April, it will be shown more and more the true colors or the true faces behind some very well-known names. And that could be disappointing for many people because they have had a lot of trust in those people. But this is the key for a new beginning, for a better future. And when we can overcome our mistakes in the past, we can also be ready to meet up, or let me say in English, receive the blessings that awaits us. And even if times are difficult, it's good if we can find some gratitude for those blessings we still receive every day. There will also be, here we have a ship in the sky, so it could be that mothership I talked about. It could be shown, or it could even be close for a landing of some kind, yeah. And those in that ship full of wisdom. But anyway, the parasites, the evil one, the pests, will not feel safe in the month of April, since their actions or doings will begin to be more and more exposed officially for the people. Okay. Now I'm gonna take some last cards for this reading on April 2025. Oh, that wants to come. So I'm gonna take another one here. And some dice. Well, the cards, they look like this. As the last cards, we have 7 of Wands, 8 of Coins, 3 of Cups. On the Oracle cards we have Theft, Gift, Angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. And Gift again. And on the dice we have a Lion, an Angry Face, and Luxe. Since here we have a teddy bear and it says gift, for me this teddy bear represents the little ones, children toy. And as I said earlier in the reading, there will be some big horrible revelations of what have been done to the little ones. And they have been stolen of their childhood, of their lives, their dreams. And it's like this horrific practice that has been going on for a long time will awaken a lot of anger in people. And it's like they trigger them to fight back against the last remains of the deep state. And the truth about the little ones will give people of courage, extreme courage. They will be like lions, unstoppable. And they will begin to rise against the governments. This fire will begin to burn in them. This cannot be going on no more. And we have that angry face. And it looks like there will be helpers from other dimensions that will try to calm down this extreme anger that will be triggered in people's hearts and souls when they know the truth, what has been going on with the little ones. To keep that anger under control so it will not be a total chaos, total destruction of the planet. But also in April we will receive good news, good gifts, and people will celebrate a lot of things in April. Some changes for the better. So the hope will not be lost, and the hope will begin to return to the people. Okay. I will take one last card as the final card here for this April reading. And we have Knight of Cups. It's like the younger generation, like teenagers, they will also rise. It's like they will take away their eyes from their phones or the computer screens and begin to see the world in different eyes and begin to fight for their future too. Yeah, in ways we didn't expect them to. Like they will be awake and begin to think we must do something good with our lives. Everything is not around school, cell phones, games. This is quite serious stuff, and a lot of people will totally change their perspective of what is important in life and what is not. Well, that was my reading or prediction reading for April 2025. And to all of you wonderful viewers out there, be strong, don't give up hope. Big changes are coming, even if it feels like they are slow. But every day we are getting closer and closer, big revelations, and finally the total elimination of those evil creatures that have corrupted our planet, our beautiful planet, for so long. So keep yourself with hope. Try to spend time with loved ones and good friends. Be out in nature. See things grow. Springtime is here, and it's like Mother Earth begins to breathe new life everywhere. So once again, to all of you wonderful viewers, I want to thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we're gonna see each other soon again. Bye bye.
Two kids, two runaways lost in the back